The Smart Sustainable District Programme is a group of pioneering city districts who are working on various projects to promote integrated thinking to improve the sustainable and resilient outcomes for city districts. We're sharing best practice and the expertise and lessons together.
In Utrecht we have the ambition to have the latest information, the latest innovation and the latest technologies installed in our new centre district on the issue of sustainability. And we need partners for that. And I think that we need the SSD people working in this field, so after 1 decade we can see something which is really state-of-the-art of that time and not of 1 decade ago.
I think sustainability is a very big part of making the new city centers. The SSD project has a lot more power and knowledge about making a city good in this way than we have. SSD is working with us, but also with the jaarbeurs. And I think that's essential.
It's for us very important as a major stakeholder and a major landowner to create a sustainable district, but also to be a leading sustainable venue in the coming years. What we achieved is that we can share on the knowledge we have with the other communities who are a part of SSD in the States of Europe.
We have the opportunity to work with many partners, giving us data, learning from other cities, which is really inspiring, and they're giving us also answers to the questions we have, about mobility, about energy in 2030.
What we've really valued is the fact that the climate-kic community and SSD in particular have really promoted the coming together of academia, business and government, and in our experience as an organisation that acts as the first point of contact for both business, investors, developers, citizens and universities, that's a really powerful combination, and I think that creates the opportunities for discussions, for innovation and for really clarity of thinking between those organisations that you otherwise wouldn't have.
Basically, what we shared a common structure of data storage, a 3D city, plus integrating other data coming from sensors and coming from data providers.
The SSD gave us the mandate as university and as also district managers to play a neutral role. So we try and connect demands and interests and different stakeholder visions. Also, practically, SSD helped to bridge the phase of this big, very ambitious concept paper to give it a push and give it a kickstart for implementation of projects. That has been a very positive impact, actually, that we can work with European partners, especially with experts that have experience not just on the research and modeling part of solutions, but also on the implementation part.
The SSD to me is very much about community engagement. And to me, that's a new area where we have to learn about that. But also, it's a community where you can invite people to come. So it's not just local knowledge, but it's also international knowledge or European knowledge.
The main challenge that we are addressing in our SSD project is to identify the good examples of pilot projects that we have in various areas, like energy efficiency or stakeholder engagement or social inclusion. So we really want to find ways within the SSD project to scale these pilot projects up, because that's where we stop now. We do a lot of good things, but then it stops. I hope that they can also be inspired from us, and that they also get more tools in their toolbox on how to address the issues that they have in their own cities.
SSD has really provided us with a platform to access the amazing expertise, really world-class expertise that exists across Europe, and even actually now potentially further than European shores.